Hello, thank you for joining me. I'll be taking you through the steps of planting snapdragon to the last flowering. So I started the snapdragon from seeds. My name is Christinah of Ball Pictures. Thank you for joining me. I started this snapdragon. It was the first time to plant snapdragons. So I used cocoa peat, vermicompost and garden soil. So the seeds were very tiny. Some use them by combining them with the sand and plant them. I planted them outside because they're hardy annuals. I started this journey. It wasn't easy because it was my first time and I had some failures, but they started nicely and germinated. They didn't give me much problem. I just sprouted the seeds and they just germinated in a week, and some to about 2 weeks. I started planting them around July. They are over, and so it was very cool. The season was cool. I just planted them and I was away. I visited my mom. My son was the one watering them. I instructed him to water them, but they were just fine when I came after 2 weeks. They were still doing fine. So in this video I'll be showing you how to thin them, how to prune them, and how to separate the overcrowded seeds. So I'll be taking you through this step. But during the winter, during the September season, I had a problem. I didn't mouse them. I lost some, but still there were too many. The seeds are tiny and too much. I can't complain. I just planted them around. I combined them with other plants just to make color combination. They're doing well. I believe next year I'll just leave them in the soil and I'll overwinter them, so that I'll just cut them back. I'll prune them so that they sprout again, and I'll leave the seeds on the plants so that they just self-plant them, and I have plenty of them each and every year. They're doing fine. I can't complain because it's the first time to plant them. They grew into seedlings. Once the seedlings reach 1 to 2 inches tall, you'll need to thin them back to between 6 and 12 inches apart to prevent competition for food, nutrients, water. All the thinned seedlings will be taken into a method of transplanting, so they'll be not taken to wastage. I'll be planting more of them and sharing it with friends. Let's see how I transplant them. In a transplant stage, I'll start by preparing the soil. I'll be combining compost, sand and cocoa peat. This mixture is to retain and maintain moisture for the seedlings. still in the mixed soil to start planting my transplanted seedlings. They have some tiny holes down to avoid soaking of water. So let's start planting our seedlings. After transplant, we have to keep them in a cool area or shade after transplant to avoid burning of them. The first week they will be leggy. From the second week they will be upright. That's when they can be removed from the trays and planted on the beds, pots. If there are 5 sets of true leaves, they are ready to be peeled. You'll be removing the top of the plants, only leaving 2 to 3 sets of leaves behind. The plants will go into overdrive and send out multiple branches. It can also be done by using your hands. The plant will be bushier and fuller rather than concentrating. Snapdragon are fully developed, matured from 100 to 120 days. They are flowering. They'll bloom white, yellow, red, pink, and they require at least 6 hours of the sun. It will germinate from seeds to flowering and takes 2 to 3 months. Enjoy gardening, gardeners. Snapdragons are just short-lived perennials grown as annuals. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy the color of my garden. I hope you have planted yours. Thank you.